folks, it's Friday. It's music class time. Good to see you. Thanks for being here on this lovely Friday morning or afternoon, whenever you're tuning in. As we've been talking about, Mardi Gras is coming up in about a week and a half. So this week and next week will be our last classes talking about Mardi Gras. Next week, I'm going to tell you what it's all about. We've been talking about it for weeks now, and I'm going to give you the official history of Mardi Gras next week. As we've been talking about, New Orleans jazz is the Mardi Gras music. So I wanted to give you one of the iconic bands in New Orleans, a band called the Preservation Hall Jazz Band. Now, Preservation Hall is a building in New Orleans. Think of the word preservation, or you can even break it down to preserve. To preserve something means to keep it the way it is for a long period of time, all right? You can even think about it like jams. Jams are sometimes called preserves. So you take a bunch of fruit, you boil it down, you put a bunch of sugar in it, and you put it in a jar to keep it the way it is for a long period of time. The whole point of the Preservation Hall Jazz Band is to keep New Orleans jazz the way it was, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years ago, and continue to keep it the same over a long period of time. Preservation Hall was opened in the early 1960s. It was an old art gallery, and it was the place where the older jazz musicians in town would go play. And it's still there today. Every single night during, when people can go see concerts, they have jazz for hours and hours and hours. All right. I've been there a couple times. It's absolutely iconic. It's a really tiny room. I would say with the band, you could probably fit about 80 people in there if they're like really friendly, like shoulder, 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 like, everywhere. So people stand in the back, they sit on benches, they sit on the floor, they cram as many people in there as possible. It's probably barely bigger than like your kitchen or your living room. It's not a very big room. But I found a video of the Preservation Hall Jazz Band playing together. They're playing a song called the Tailgate Ramble, and you can see the diversity of the band, old folks, young folks, black folks, white folks. It's a very diverse group of people preserving this traditional jazz, all right? You're gonna see Charlie Gabriel, the gentleman playing the gentleman playing clarinet and singing. I believe in this video, he is 81 years old, but this video was filmed about 10 years ago. So I believe he's about 90 years old right now. Pretty amazing stuff. And then you'll also see the trombone player, Freddie Alonzo, him playing around with Charlie Gabriel. So enjoy some New Orleans jazz, getting ready for Mardi Gras. Here's the Tailgate Ramble.